What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your host Fly1 bringing you a Q&A video. This is the first one I've done, so let's get into it. But before I do the questions, I want to tell you a little bit about the gameplay I'm using. I don't know what gun it is. I can't remember. I think it's a CQ B21, I think. It's Battlefield 4 and it's a Rush server, so yeah, a little bit information about the gameplay, but let's get on to the questions. The first question is by Andy2. He says, what made you want to start YouTube? What made me want to start YouTube was the fact I wanted to entertain people. I wanted to make videos for fun, which I do, and all that. The next question is by Dylan Animo. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He asked this on Twitter. I've only got one Twitter question. I got the rest of Xbox and Skype. So yeah, he says, for your Q&A, what got you start playing Xbox? Well, a few years back I did have a PS2. This was quite a long time ago, and after the PS2 I didn't go for the PS3. I went for the normal. Well, actually I think I went for the normal Xbox. So I started playing a normal Xbox, and after that I thought I won't be able to get back into like the PS3 and well the PlayStation Sony things. So I just went for the Xbox 360, and in the future I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know if I'm going to get the PS4 or the Xbox One, so let's see what happens with that. But yeah, what got me started into playing Xbox was mainly because I had the original Xbox, and I got used to it that much. I just wanted a 360. So yeah, that's what got me started into playing Xbox. And the next question is by Fly Kills. He says, where did you hit your first trick shot? Now, this goes a long time back. If I can remember, I think it was High Rise. No, it wasn't actually. It was Scrapyard. Modern Warfare 2. It was out the building, like the building that you climb up the ladder. He was over by, I think it's B bomb, not by itself, not inside the building. He was over by then at 720, no scoped out the 720, and I got him through the plane, like the broken plane. So I got him through both sides. A shame I couldn't record. Well, could have recorded, but I forgot to press the record button. My friend was my so-called friend was recording, and he didn't send us a clip. So that's kind of shitty what he did there, but that's just the way things happen really. I should have really recorded, but let's just see what happens in the future. Let's see if I can hit more trick shots. But let's get on to the fourth question. Solo Havoc says, how long have you been feeding for? Well, personally I have been feeding for about 3 years now. But if you're asking how long have I been sniping for, I would have said about 7 years, because I did actually snipe on MW3 private match MW2 private match when I didn't have Xbox Live. So I have been feeding for 3 years online, so about 10 years altogether. I don't actually know how long, but let's just say 7 years. 10 years altogether, 3 years online. But yeah, that's how long I've been feeding for, 3 years. So, and that's how, I know all the spawns. But yeah, next question. I Steal Idea says, what attachments do you put on your ballista? Well, the attachments I use on my ballista are ballistic CPU, and I use fast mags. That's the main gun I use. That's the main gun I feed with. But I do have another ballista class setup, which is a iron sight and FMJ. I hardly use that, but mainly I use the ballistic and fast mag one. But yeah, if you want to use them attachments, I will do a class setup on it. I know Havoc's already asked us if I would do it, and I will do it one day. Sometime next week, probably. Thursday should be out. I don't know. Let's just see when I get it recorded and when I get it uploaded. Well, let's get on to the next question. Jack or Blur? I don't know how you pronounce that. What do you want from YouTube, and if you could, would you edit GFX? Well, what I want from YouTube is, I don't really want much from YouTube. I just want to entertain people. I'm not that sort of person that's in YouTube for the money. I'm not that sort of person that's in YouTube for like all that. I'm just in the YouTube career for like entertaining people, and if I could, I would do editing and I would GFX, but I would probably do more editing and I would do more GFX for myself. But yeah, if I could, I would do more editing. Well, hi, it's me. Jason asks what is your most annoyable game to play? I think that's meant to say annoyable. My annoyable game to play would have to be World at War. COD World at War. I like that game really badly. I love it. I really do love it, but I hate it when like all these hackers with mod menus and all that come on. It's very rare to get in the lobbies now with hackers. I've been on it a couple of times for the OBR scene, and I've only encountered a couple of hackers. But yeah, me most annoyable game would have to be World at War with all the hackers. Next question. JAXA says, would you sing for your subs, aka me? I've never thought about it, but I would probably not sing for my subscribers unless I was doing a parody. But I still parody or whatever you call them. I probably would still not do it. I wouldn't sing for my subscribers. But maybe if I'm a hyper enough to do it. But yeah, I won't sing for subscribers. Next question is by Casual. Now this one I can't believe I'm actually answering. He says, would you rather have sex with me or Ben 10? Well, Casual, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't have sex with either of you. Unless it was Ben 10 and he could transform into a woman, then probably Ben 10. But at this rate, I wouldn't have sex with any of you. So yeah, sorry about that. But let's get on to the next question. Kitty says, well, Kitty asked two questions. She says, why are you so cool, and how do you get the spawn traps going well? Well, why am I so cool is I can't really answer that because I don't actually know if I am cool or not. But how I get the spawn traps so well is I've played COD for a while. I know most of the spawns. I watch other YouTubers. I watch where they go for the spawns, so then I go. Basically, I watch other people so I get the idea and the gist of where the spawns are. But yeah, just watch other people and try and get in, or well, try and team up with people who know the spawns so well. So yeah, Kitty, that's the main reason. But let's get on to the next question. Maze Matty says, what made you pick Wonders as a gamer tag? Well, Wonders is actually my second name. It's nothing to do with anything else apart from being my second name. So that's what made me pick Wonders. I couldn't think of anything else, so I just picked my second name as a gamer tag, and most people out there probably already got it, but copywritten, mine. So yeah. Next question. Tan asked, what's the worst game you've played? My worst game I've played would have to be Halo. No, actually it would have to be Too Human. I don't like it. I've played one mission and I just couldn't play it anymore. It's too boring. I can't play it anymore. But yeah, Too Human is the most, well, the worst game I've ever played. And let's get on to the next question. The Hobnob Gamer asks, what inspires you to do YouTube? Well, what inspires me to do YouTube is other YouTube inspires me to do YouTube, like FaZe inspire me, Dare, GR Gaming, Saviour, and all them other ones, Captain Sparkles, but Syndicate, all the big YouTubers and all the other YouTubers I watch inspire me to do YouTube, so I thought I would start it and doing it, and the more I go along, the more people are watching, the more inspired I am to continue doing YouTube. And let's get on to the next question. Troy asks, what do you think the best way for getting into YouTube, and why did you start YouTube? Well, I've already answered this, why did I start the YouTube one, so I'm just going to answer what do you think the best way for getting into YouTube. The best way to get into YouTube is really hard question, this one, but the best way of getting into YouTube is knowing what you're actually doing with it and knowing what content you want to put out in the future and all that. So yeah, the best way of getting into YouTube is knowing what you're going to do with your channel. But next question. Example says, who's your favorite player? My favorite player would have to be FaZe Linksy. Well, actually, FaZe Linksy and Feral. They're my two favorite players. But I have got more, but I'm not going through them all. They're the top 10. Linksy's first, Feral's second. So there you go. Next question. Example say, there's another question by example. He says, how old are you? I am currently 17. I'm turning 18 this year. So yeah. Thunder Gaming asked, what is your first console ever, and do you still have it? My first console would have to be the Nintendo Atari, I think it was, where you plug the cards in the top and you play by the controller type things. And no, I don't have it anymore. I think my mother chucked it out, which fair dues, it was quite broken. I did have it for a while, and I think yep, that was the last question. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, enjoyed this Q&A, and if you want to see more Q&As in the future, I will do them. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and yeah, and I will talk to you guys in the next video, so peace out.